Okay, I don't know what level we're on. I got a new mic though, so we're gonna see if this even works. But last time we had an array and everything was bouncing around happily. I have now added back in hunger and thirst, and um, I've only added in hunger and thirst because I also want you to see that we have where in the world? There we go. Interactions, my people, my persons, my we got y interactions, x interactions, and they're not perfect yet. And you'll see. I might be able to point out the way I did this was, and it took me a lot of digging into because the person I had been watching on P5.JS did it differently, and my I guess my version of P5.JS just did not allow for it. So, goodness, I'm gonna have to stack this on. Let me see here. There we go. Get it a little bit higher. The mic's so far away. This is interesting. What I ended up having to do is add a secondary array underneath the first one. So there's the bracket to start this array, and then within that array, there's the bracket to start this array. And so you define single squares within the I array, and then you define the other squares within the J array. Other squares compared to the square you're referencing. So each square defines itself as I and everybody else as J. That works for the most part. It does not always work, and we're gonna show you. So we got hunger, we got thirst. You can see we took off health because they actually kill each other. They'll kill each other right there. 0 actually went out of where it was supposed to go. But you can see they're not overlapping each other terribly. They will sometimes. They'll like glitch into each other, but they're bouncing off of each other as they should be. They are also moving around each other, which where's the move around thing? I have somewhere I've tried to code moving around each other, but this is yeah, oh yeah, they would slaughter each other by now. So that's why health and death might be my next one, but we gotta figure something out because they just don't behave well together. They kill each other off until there's about 2 of them, and 2 of them can exist within this fairly well. They don't come across each other as often, even though they're all going for the same food, all have to be in the same pond. So they do come across each other, but not in the ways that are necessarily required to glitch themselves into. So they're fairly safe. But as you can see, they are in a fairly steady loop of, going to get food, going to get water, and, they're doing what they need to. This is keeping track of if they're content or not. Let me see if I can make this a bit more interesting just before I go. We'll do 10. What does 10 do? Oh, okay. There's a lot of you. It's actually not. Okay, well. Yeah, see, 4 kills 0 almost instantaneously, which is weird. I actually haven't run it with 10 squares before, that I recall. I usually run about 6 or 7 squares just to get a feel of what the code's doing. But as you can see, they're grouping up a little bit. They're not grouping up purposefully, though. I haven't told them to group up. So while and they don't stay in the group. I guess that's it. Like, I want them to stay in a group for a reason. They don't really do that. Is 1 glitched into 7? I feel like 7 had 1 on top of them. They're doing fairly well. Sometimes they definitely overlap each other, but for the most part, they respect their space. Even, oh my goodness, there's so many of them now. Yeah, somebody 9 and 5 just grouped up, but it's fun. Like this is actually as far as I've gotten. This is, as you can see, current project skeleton, which is it's a skeleton of what I had. No death, because they would all die. They would all be dead. So this is actually as far as I've gotten. So you might not get a square video next week, but that's okay. This is where I'm working off of right now, and this took like 3 or 4 years off and on and two programs to complete. So I hope you enjoy where this got. I hope it gets further, and if anybody has any suggestions, like they just killed 3 over there. Like 3 just took it too. 3 needs to push back. I need to have. They're all grouping, which makes sense. They're all hungry. Oh yeah, 6 hasn't eaten, and where's 6? Oh my goodness, poor 6 hasn't eaten in forever. Okay, 6 just ate twice, so now it's back down to 9. Yeah, see, I need to add more food if I have 10 squares because they, don't eat for 30 seconds. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. My pop filter just hit it. So I guess that's it. But until next time, which I have no idea when next time is, well, I might show you death. I might show you death and just timed reproduction, or timed production, because none of the squares are, yeah, there we go, stuck in a loop somewhere. Well, you got out of it. Good job. I might show you timed production, just for the fun of it. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you join me next week.